Hi, Meg here from I Teach Stamping, and today we're going to make an awesome card using the Elementary Elegance stamp set. So let's start with our stamping. I'm going to be using my Stampin' to do the frame part of this stamp set, and I'm stamping it onto a piece of Whisper White that's going to be 2.5 by 2.5. Make sure I've got this where I want it. Now I'll just move my imaging sheet out of the way, and I'm inking this up in Lucky Limeade. Stamp that. And then I've got the hello, also from the same set, and I've got a piece of Whisper White that's 2 inches by 2 inches. I'm going to stamp the hello, and then I'm going to do the butterfly in soft suede, just kind of up to the top. Alright, so now we are ready to play with our punches. So I've got the curly label punch, and I have a piece of Poppy Parade that's going to be 2 5/8 by 2 5/8, and Lucky Limeade 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I got this color combination because we're going to be using the Everyday Enchantment Designer Series paper, and so these are the coordinating colors. So what I'm going to start with is punching out the inside of this one first. We're going to be making like a shadow box, just so that you have in your mind what this is going to be when we're done. This is just barely going to fit in there. So then we're going to take it onto our Poppy Parade. Let me grab my snail. And we're going to get this lined up the way that we would go ahead and adhere it down, but we're not going to just yet. And grab your trusty pencil and trace, because we want this to line up perfectly. Then slide it back into your curly label punch. And punch. Then we can go ahead and put these together. But remember, you only want to punch through one layer of cardstock at a time with your punches. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing with our Lucky Limeade. So now on the back side of our frame, we're going to put some dimensionals. And this is going to be to hold our word hello in place. So I'm going to get these peeled off. And let's go ahead and put our hello down. Now this one, there is a top and a bottom to it. The crown is going to go at the top. And then just push that on. So it doesn't matter if you stamp this one straight, because see how my cardstock's not even straight. So it doesn't matter, you just line it up to how it's going to fit best. So the base of our card is going to be a little bit different size. It's going to be a piece of Lucky Limeade that's going to be 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. Then I have a piece of Whisper White that's going to be 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. And then I have our Designer Series paper, that Everyday Enchantment, and it's going to be 4 inches by 2 inches. And I'm going to put this down towards the bottom of that Whisper White. Then we're going to use some mini glue dots. I'm going to put this right onto the back of the cardstock, right where that Everyday Enchantment meets the Whisper White. So just right there. And then we're going to use the Celebration. This is the Ribbon and Brad Pack ribbon. This is the Lucky Limeade. I love this ribbon. It's very, very narrow, so it's different than what we're used to. So I'm going to take it on this side and push it into that glue dot and wrap it around. Grab my ribbon scissors. Then we're going to do it again. Just kind of make it nice and full. So I've got that. Alright, so these 2 layers with that ribbon, we're going to get some snail action. And they'll go onto the front of our card. Then I'm going to take this hello, and I'm going to put just regular snail adhesive, because I don't want this to be any bulkier than it already is. Tuck that on like that. So I've got 2 more pieces of that Lucky Limeade ribbon, and they're both about 6 inches long. I'm just going to slide them underneath here, wrap it around my finger, and tie a single knot in it. right over here to the side. Then just grab your paper snips, just because they're a little bit smaller than your ribbon scissors. We're just going to take this and pull, and you can curly cue this ribbon. And then you have your wonderful card using the Elementary Elegance stamp set. We're using the Celebration Designer Series paper, the Everyday Enchantment, and the Everyday Enchantment Lucky Limeade ribbon. So I hope you enjoyed learning how to make a fun little shadow box using your curly label punch to create this card. To learn more about rubber stamping for card making and scrapbooking, be sure to visit www.iteachstamping.com. And remember, I don't just sell rubber stamps, I teach you how to use them. Have a great day.